Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another one here. We are ready to get started on this fine and beautiful Friday here. We are gonna be able to ooh, it's really loud. We are gonna be able to get started on a new set here today. Last Saturday, when we had our stream, we knocked out two sets in one day. Two sets. We did the 1989 Batmobile set, as well as what you see on the graphic below, the Nissan Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. So a couple of movie cars. Had a bit of a longer stream today with a bit of a late start here. We're not going to have time to do that long of a stream, but still should be good for the normal 2 hours. Kind of dependent on what we roll, because if we roll a set that ends up taking like an hour and a half to build, probably won't get started on anything else, just because I do have a hard out with needing to go to work. But with that being said, yeah, we have no idea what we're building. And I've got a few big sets on deck too, so it could be any number of things. So we're going to figure that out in just a minute here. Get our handy dandy list of things here. So we're down to we're cutting through some things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, including the Dreams rebuilds, which we're going to treat as a reroll for today because I still have not done the prep work for that, disassembling them back to the mill point in which the builds diverge. So, if we roll a 19 today, we're going to treat that as a reroll as well. And, yeah, let's pop it off here. Let's see. That's a 9, which is a reroll. That's a 6, which is a reroll. This dice, we might need to get a different dice. We're potentially going to be chopping down the list to where a D12 20 is a reroll. Nat 20. Alright, fourth time's the charm. That's an 8. That is the insect collection. Alright. So that is not a reroll. And it is a set we have all ready to go. So, alright, this is going to be a fun one. Let me go grab that. It's just in the other room here, so just give me one quick second here. Insect collection. It's a Lego Ideas set. I know this set has a minor controversy surrounding it because the creator of the original Ideas submission, I think on Twitter or something, said something in favor of using AI to generate like Lego stuff or whatever, which strikes me as just kind of a weird position for an MOC guy to take in general. But also, like, I don't know, I think the controversy is a little overblown. Like, I think, like, AI, I'm not in favor of using it for creative stuff. For a variety of reasons, but I don't think that someone should be like reviled if they're like AI. I mean, AI is the sort of thing that I want to be cool and good. Like, it's cool. It's futuristic. I want to like AI. But, like, we live in the world we live in, and it's, you know, got some problems because of, you know, the way we tend to make everything cool kind of crappy. So, but anyway, we're not here to wax political. We're here to build some Legos, and I'm still pretty excited about this set. I mean, like, you know, I think it's really cool in here. So let's see what we got. We got here are instructions. Wham. 3 different books here. All right, very cool. So we'll check these out in a second here. And yeah, we got 7 bags. Are pretty sizable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm assuming it's gonna be like 1 and 2 are one of the bugs. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Something like that. But let's see. Let's see what we got here. Here's our fan designer. These bugs are pretty cool. I mean, you know, some of the original designs that inspired the set. Pretty neat. I'm not going to read through all of this stuff on stream, but I like that they have this stuff in here. Tell us a little bit about what we're going to be building today. We got a blue Morpho butterfly. Hilarious. We know it well from the Venture Brothers. All right, let's update some crap here. We're going to update our stream info. If I can type. All right, there's our stream info, and we're gonna go. What's our set number here? 21342. Get this popping off. Okay. Update this stuff just real quick here. But yeah, Blue Morpho in the Venture Brothers, of course, is the Monarch's family heritage. His father was the Blue Morpho, sort of like a Green Hornet spin. A mantle that he ends up taking up during the series. Pretty good stuff. I'm a very big fan of the Venture Brothers. I really like that show. Starts off as just like a basic level spoof, you know, of Johnny Quest and things like that, and it really becomes its own monster down the line with really interesting characterization and stuff like that. So, highly recommend that series. And there's a blue Morpho in it. So, what else we got here? Hercules Beetle, very cool. Yeah, these guys are awesome. Their heads are freaky. And, of course, we got a praying mantis here. Chinese mantis, specifically. So, it's going to be pretty fun here. So, yeah, this one here is just like, yeah. Yeah, parts list and information about the designers. So, pretty cool. Let's see here. So these Things are all going to be separate builds, so we can even roll to see, 1 and 2 for the blue Morpho, 3, 4, 5 for the Hercules Beetle, and 6 and 7 for the Mantis. So let's roll here. See which one we're going to do. So we'll do 1 and 2 is the blue blue Morphle. 3, 1 and 2 is the blue Morpho. 3 and 4 is the Hercules Beetle, and 5 and 6 is the Chinese Mantis. See, I can enunciate things when I'm not trying to multitask. I swear. All right, number 2, blue Morpho, right up at the top. Set this other stuff aside for now. 3, 4, 5. Put this stuff back in the box. This stuff just off to the side. That way it's easy to grab either of them. I assume we'll at least get to 2 of these today. So here's our blue Morpho book. All right. Bag number 1. Without any further ado, we can get into it here. We've got another lovely brick separator here. In case I need a millionth one of those. All right. So this is about how wide our bases are going to be. I like that these are like little individual, like these are good little things to put on my shelf. They don't take up big real estate. So I'm constantly up against the wall of needing to break stuff down to fit anything new at this point. It's so hard to choose. Oops. Back here, you little devil. All right. Base here. It reminds me of being a kid after I found out about Warhammer 40,000. I would sometimes make like display bases like this for my like custom minifigures when I was like making my own mix and match minifigures. I would like, display them on little bases. Sometimes you can add like little details to the base and stuff like that. Kind of like the bases that come with the collectible minifigures, but just, a little more stylish. All right. Okay. Get some triangles on here to get the octagonal shape rocking. And these are cookie pizza slices. Okay. It's kind of like having little triangles. stuff. Pizza. One more. I don't see it. We'll do some of these. And then we'll give the tray a little shake. See if we can't dislodge it from underneath something. Oh, there it is. Sitting right out in the open the whole time. All right. Okay, there we go. Now we can start getting into some of our details here. Almost reminds me of like the art sets, like the Kanagawa wave. They were putting down all these little tiles here. That is that section. Okay. Very good. And then over here, I really like this like sort of sandy green or mossy green color here. We've used this on a few sets. The medieval blacksmith. All right, there we go. Hard to get these in the center. I just trimmed all my fingernails too, so my nails are not as useful to me as they were yesterday. But they're in less danger of being just broken in my daily life, so that's good. All right. Let's check this out here. this is colorful. This section is colorful, I guess, at least. The tower is literally black and white. Yeah, I got this set in Oklahoma, actually, Tulsa, late last year when I was down there for music festival with some buddies. We stopped at a Walmart's on the way out of town because I needed to get windshield wipers. My windshield wipers were super crappy, and it was supposed to be a rainstorm on the way back, so I replaced my windshield wipers to make sure we'd be safe on the drive home. And of course, as one does, I stopped by the Lego section, and this was on sale for some pretty reasonable discount. I don't remember, and we'd been keeping our eye on this one, so I went ahead and snapped that up. But yeah. So this one's been in the backlog for, I guess it's July, that was November, so like 8 months now. It's crazy. Certain sets just end up taking so long, you know. That Blue Bricks one really took ages. Which is awesome. I mean, don't get it twisted. That's like a positive. Stuff's expensive. It's nice when a build is, you know, it takes a while. And that wasn't just because like the pieces were all unsorted or whatever. Like they were actually reasonably easy to find in that set compared to some of the Blue Bricks ones that we've done. Yeah, I keep wanting to order from them again, but I just keep ending up getting more official Lego stuff. And there's a couple more things I really want to get before the end of the year. The Medieval Village, I'm really keen to pick up. That'd be like the main one remaining, I think. But, you know, it's July. Like, that's a lot of time, a lot of streams still to come before that, so we'll see. It's a piece I feel like you more commonly see on like cars and stuff, but can definitely pull some shapes with it. Oops. See what this thing is for in a little while. splash of color here. Let's see. Almost skipped a step. Let me get that on there first. Where the flower can pop. Like that. That's about right for our angle. Okay. Ooh. Get a little bloom on there. Let's see. This goes on this side. Okay. Right. One more side to cover up here. Then once we have our base, it'll be all blue morpho time. Very cool. Okay. Similar shape to the other side here. Very similar. But not completely symmetrical. Another little flower on here. There we go. Now this is ready to connect to our base here. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Freaking cat hair, man. I mean, I love my fuzzy little guys, but fuzzy butts just get everywhere. Flip this over. Okay. So these are going to go into these probably. Cool building technique. Yep. Right into here. Oh, very cool. Gets a nice subtle angle there, and then this will be where our blue morpho sits, I can only presume. first, we gotta plump up the vegetation on our stand here. Like so. And like so. Okay. Cool. So it is pink. That red is just like a connector. Same pink colored blossoms here. Very cool. Let's see here. Let's real quick. Those things. Get a bag made up for our extra pieces here. Still haven't put away the extra pieces from the that dream set that we did, because these bags that I bought are like teeny tiny. I thought I was buying the same size that I used to, but these are like micro scale. All right. 2, 1, 3, 4, 2. The insect collection. Let's see here. Ooh. This might be kind of a tight squeeze if that's from one bag. I need to get another thing of bigger bags so that I have like, I'll use these little ones for the little sets and slightly larger ones for the sets that have more. More to them. All right. Number 2 here. Go. Our disassembled blue morpho. Let's check it out here. We're not getting right into butterfly station yet. Look at these. Minifigure butterfly wings. This could go all the way down. Looks like it's supposed to just go flush. Some more of these big leaves here. These are cool. I like the shape of these. Okay, this is going on to the base, but where? Here? Yeah, I think so. these are just supposed to be tilted a little more like so. I think that's right. We got some more flowering to do here. An even bigger, pinker flower. These claw pieces as flower petals, pretty cool. Hi, Mr. Kitty. You look about like that. Mister, what you doing, Papa? My floppy boy. I am not a baby. Don't hold me like a baby. All right. Where were we? Okay. Yeah, you can rip that up, I guess. He hates cardboard. Hates it. No, not the plastic. Plastic is not for a kitty. You can chew on cardboard if you want. There you go. He's just chewing on the little cardboard flap that the instructions came in, although I'm really not planning on keeping the box for this. I feel like if it's a non-IP set, there's really, saving the box is only for like Star Wars nerds, They care more about that stuff. I really only care about it in as far as like if it's something that I'm potentially going to resell one day, and I think it can increase my resale value a little bit. I'll consider hanging on to it, but even then it's like I've thrown away somewhere. I'm like, this is just big and unwieldy, and I just don't want to mess with it. If I didn't live with a roommate, it'd be different maybe, because it'd be like, well, I have so much more storage space or whatever, but kind of just like don't really need to mess with it. This is cool. This is a cool looking flower. Very pointy. It just goes right on. Is that on camera? Not even a little bit. Right onto this red pole, like so. Very cool looking. All right. What do we reckon? Morpho time? Not quite. Got to put Gotta put something in the middle here. Let's see. Little stamen here. I think I'm using that term right. Okay. Very good. Oh, they're for a little bumblebee. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Let's check this out here. So we got these minifigure size wings. Go on here. Oh, no, I see. I did that backwards. So, stud side facing up. All right. That's going to let the minifig wings sit on there and give enough room for this stud to hold them in place, kind of. Gotta get it on there tight. And then we go like this. And we've got our printed bee thorax. Yeah. Thorax, did I use that right? And there's our little bee. That's so cute. These are big bugs if this is a bee. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. Gotta get some antennae on this little cutie. And then we've got our flying effect stand here. And we're going to put this into here. Like that. Yeah, it must be. There we go. Buzzy bee floating over that stuff. Very cool. All right, now it's butterfly time. Now it is butterfly time. We've got multiple different colors here. I think this is right. There's like a light blue, a middle blue, and like a what's the word I'm looking for? Primary blue. Like the primary colors. And there's a couple shades beyond that. Heart piece. Always cute. Again. Get the shape of our guy going here. Primary, okay, so there's primary ones, but there's also these middle ones, which I think is what we're supposed to use. And black as well. Oh, got a printed piece there. Look out for that. Not supposed to use those yet. There's a few of them, it looks like. 4, 5 at least. These things always get lousy with thumbprints. I need to de-smudgify this here. The end. Can I wash my hands before I start, too? Hinge. Hinge. Is that hinge going to be to give us a shape or to give us some flapping action? Probably just a shape. Probably just a shape. Still cool. I just want you to know the incredible effort that I'm putting in right now not to just say the blue morpho in the Monarch's voice, because it's a pretty annoying voice. I'm having to stop myself like every 2 seconds. I love that show so much. Really, really can't recommend it highly enough. Here we go. Here's our printed guys. Very cool. And like using a little I-dot one to get this middle section here. Perfect. Works perfectly. Okay, primary blue here and here. Okay. Wait. Oh, I see. Like this. That uncovered. That's what we're meant to do. And then this. And this. Haha. Now, okay, so that folds over it. Okay, so it is just pulling a shape. But it is a cool one. I mean, it looks good. Set that one aside for a moment. Okay. Here we're building our little bug body. Okay. Antennae. Bucket handles for antennae, the same trick we used on the bee there. wrapper goes on right there. Wow, beautiful. Partner and I recently went to the Omaha Zoo, and they have a really cool butterfly habitat there that you can walk through and check out the butterflies and stuff. They've got like little airlock rooms leading in and out of them where they make you check to make sure the butterflies didn't hitch a ride on you, which I thought was rather funny. So yeah, I've had some up close and personal butterfly time recently. Pretty fun. Butterflies, they're cool, you know. They're cool animals. Very pretty. Okay. Just making sure we're snagging the right blues. The right hues of the blues here. Again, making sure to avoid our printed pieces here that we need on the upper section of the wing. There we go. That should be right, and then yeah, flip. Stuff where it'll attach to the body. Okay. Kind of speeding through this. It's kind of hard for me not to when it's a repeated parallel structure. My brain just gets itchy to be like, okay, all right, what's the next thing? I've had this part of the build. What else? What else can I have? Surely I missed. I think I missed a piece up here. We'll see. We'll keep an eye out for that as we move through this section here. We'll check again at the end if we haven't uncovered our sins by then. Primary, primary, primary. Here we go. Triangle, triangle, 1x4. Getting hard to turn the pages because we're so close to the end. Boing. 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 And yep, we were supposed to put this little guy on here, which means that right here it's supposed to go like that. Very good. Getting a little too hasty. A little bit too hasty. Okay. And then this goes on here. with one of these, like so. Second wing goes on. We're looking awesome. And this is just going to connect right onto these guys here. Are going to go into this guy here. There we go. Boom. Check that out. Looking cool. Looking very cool. All right. That left us with extra of these. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that this would be considered a 1x1. But there's both of them, and there wasn't a dark blue one used. So yeah, I guess that must be right. Uh-oh. Speed Champion one got chewed up. My partner's cat stayed over, and her cat Kamari is a plastic chewer, so I'm gonna have to baby-proof the house when they move in here in a few months. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, that's just from one bug. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit everything in there. All right. Let's see here. That's one down. Took us about an hour. Should we 146? No, we can still roll. I think the Hercules beetle being an extra bag was making me think that maybe I should just do the mantis, but I think I would have time. So we'll say odds Hercules beetle, even mantis. That is even, so we're going to do the mantis anyway. All right, so the mantis, here we go, 6 and 7. We'll close up our blue Morpho booklet. Get that one out of the way here. Get our mantis. Very cool. Bag number 6 will be first. This butterfly somewhere over here, I guess. Check it out here. Oops. See about getting this mantis all happy and functioning. Praying mantises are cool. A lot of people have an affinity for these insects, and I definitely get it. They're very unique and captivating visually, for sure. Start much as we did before. Probably the beginning of the base is going to be more or less the same here. Like this. These down using a nice even pressure here to ensure that all the studs are fully depressed. There we go. Okay. Now we go these around the edges. Again, I'm not really like trying to rush. I just kind of like, yep, I know how this part goes. Probably don't need to go quite that fast though. All right. Then we get our cookie, our pizza slices in here. Slices. just go around corner by corner here, I think. Yeah. Or we'll just drop stuff. Big deal. It's on my chair, but I'm sitting on it. Oh, got it. Okay. Clicked some random stuff on my keyboard by accident, but I think we're still cooking here. Yeah. I like these remind me of the tiny plants where it's like you could display them all together or you can scatter them out through an area, which is what we'll probably end up doing. Oops, I forgot my... No, I forgot my pizza slices. There we go. Whew. One more corner, need some. Come on, little fella. There you go. All right. Now, we can moss it up here. Get mossed up. Moss party's not quite done yet. Okay. Okay. Get our leaves in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a couple of these greeny pizza slices. Consistent coloring on the forest floor here is pretty nice as a unified display. It's going to help them look really nice all together if you did want to display them that way. A couple of more leaves here. This isn't a really foliagey area. That. Dang it. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pizza. Cheese. Where are you? Oh. I was looking for the wrong color. It's sand, not sandstone. Get some of these going. And some little ladybugs. That's cute. Are these to scale? Ladybugs that much smaller than... I think blue morphos are pretty big. Mantises, I don't know, they can vary so greatly in size. You'd think they'd all be kind of similar-ish in scale, but I don't know. I don't know how accurate we are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we're gonna wedge this guy through 3 of these. Ultra secure. Flip this over. Add some connection points on the underside here. In addition to the studs on the side, we're going to have these spanners sticking out to do something with. Nope, that's wrong. Oh gosh. Oh bother. Okay. There we go. That's the right piece. Hi, Mr. Kitty. Back for more. You're a good boy. Okay, this time we need this one right here. Hi, Papa. You want to sit on my lap? Come here. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, there you go. There you go. I got my kitty on my lap, so I build one-handed. I wonder what Kitty thinks about Legos. Why is he doing that stuff? Why is he doing this? Oh, it's a little hard to do one-handed, boy. Squishy man. That might be my thumbnail right there. Squished up kitty. Bye-bye, boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, rub your cheekums on stuff. Alright, fuzzify my hands a little. closer. What are you doing down there? You're not supposed to be back in the wires. You're not supposed to be in the wires. You're a silly guy. All right. You're very distracting, Mr. Kitty. I'll give you that. Stop playing with the plastic. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ow! Ow! Ah, you're so sharp. No, 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 no. That hurts. That hurts. You freak, man. Smack, 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 smack. Boom! This isn't for kitties. You need me to pick this up? You're a silly boy. Ow! That hurts. He wants to play very bad. I'll have time to play with you if you let me finish my stream. Yeah, you just rip up that cardboard box. That's good. That's a good thing to do. Oh, he just clawed the hell out of my shoulder. Yes, he did. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? I really need to trim his claws, but... Okay. Alright. Got our treehouse pieces here. That's what I always associate these with. Help us get our angle here. I'm gonna cover up the treehouse a little bit. Okay, like that. Go on the side right here. And cover up this brown with some stuff. Go. Now the other side, similar thing here. There we go. So are these twigs or are they rocks? Is this bark? I don't really know what we're building here. But I do know where it goes, which is right here. Okay. And Let's see, not quite done with our bag yet. We've got another little structure to build here, as well as some flowers to plop down, it looks like, based on what's left on the trays. Another ladybug. This one's on a mission. So, right. Thank you for the cheek rubs, boy. Thank you. I'm gonna come play with you very soon. Yes, I will. I promise. We just gotta build a praying mantis first, that's all. That's all. Twig through here actually strengthens it because the twig goes into this piece underneath, which is pretty neat. Meow. I hear you, boy. Even with your headphones on, I hear you. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize these little bitty twigs could have these flowers on them. Let's put the biggest piece like so. Guess that's what's attaching or attracting our ladybug here. Boop. There we go. Very cool. Now we can get our flowers popping here. Like so. Okay, I need a couple more of these. So let's get these all assembled. Two. And one more. Uh-oh, I see multiple sandstone studs. I might have to go back and check. That means I missed one of those, probably. Alright, let's see. Where do these go? One right here. One right here. And one right here. Okay. cool. That's the end of the bag. Yeah, I missed a stud somewhere. Let me see here. Stud. Stud. Oh, there's supposed to be one right here. Got it. When did I miss that? Very early on. Okay. Anyway, we got it now. Okay, and we're just gonna... This guy is really gonna make it impossible to get the extra pieces into that bag, I think. So we're just gonna bypass that completely for now. And we'll get it put away in some other way before next week. But for now, we're just gonna get our Mantis Sol set up here, and we'll call it a stream for the day. The plastic is fused together. That's interesting. Internally crimped. Hopefully that means we've got all the pieces in there still. Probably we should. I assume these bags get crimped before they go in here. But we'll see. Pretty interesting. Never seen that happen before. Right. Let's see what we got here. A little scuffed up. It's unfortunate. But we'll live. Mr. Kitty, what are you doing? Kitties don't need plastic. Kitties don't need plastic, mister. Kitties don't need plastic. You're a freak. You're a freak. Stop it. Okay. I've got a cat emergency here. He needs to be fucked with! Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Sneaky kitty. What about this? What about this? Whoa. Wow. He's so wired, he's actually playing fetch right now. My Captain Big Boy? Whew. Big old flower. Two X. Okay. Two big, beautiful flowers. That's cool. Flowers are cool. Leaves. Leaves are cool. That's what I meant to say. Pretend I said leaves the first time. I've never learned how to edit my videos, so you'll just have to use your imagination for me. Thank you. right. Now, we'll see where we put these big old leaves. One goes right here. And the other goes right here. Okay. Very cool. So it's a plant. Just a weird one. All right, set that aside as we get into our beautiful pointy friend here. A lot of little detail-y pieces here for this beautiful bug. Oops. So it looks like I'm going to be leaving you in suspense once again, because we're definitely going to leave the Hercules beetle for next week. So, but that won't take the whole time. So we will be rolling again next week. We'll see what we get. And yeah, it should be a good time. Maybe I'll get the dream sets quasi disassembled before then. Who can say? I mean, me, I could say I will do that. But I don't know. It's shaping up to be another busy week, so I don't want to make any promises. But I have been thinking I'm going to take the Nightmare Shark ship apart soon, so it would be good to at least get it onto the randomized list to make it possible that that will happen sooner than later. It has a pretty big footprint on the shelf, and it's a cool ship and everything, but you know, you gotta choose. You gotta choose. There's only so many things you can have displayed at one time. Alright. There we go. There's our mantis butt. That's a mantis butt if I've ever seen one. This is the second Lego mantis we've built because the mini bricks set from the City Museum in St. Louis has a big metal mantis on its rooftop. So technically that wasn't Lego, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. It's our second brick-built mantis, if you want to get technical. Bing, bong, boing. Okay. There we go. Gonna connect its arms through this thing, I presume. Is that the right angle? Is that the right angle? Is that the right angle? I think it's like this. We'll see. We will see. Okay. Yep. And then that goes through here. So that'll be a mantis arm. And I think they'll be able to move independently, which is pretty cool. Although this is obviously more of a display piece than a play piece, it's still nice to have some posability in there. Posing can matter for display as much as it matters for play, after all. So, yep, fully posable, fully independent. Okay. Now we got to build a couple of these. The front arms here. It's cool, like kind of spectral sword pieces that they're using for the pincers here. It's pretty awesome. Get one on there. Cool. Turn them. Yeah, this is sick. This is sick. Get our big sword here. So there we go. We're already looking pretty mantis-y. Very cool. Just throw all this stuff on the tray. This is all we got left at this point. All right, 4X. We're going to go page by page on these, as we often do, so we'll take it this far 4 times here. I like the use of the gold in the mantis. Really pops. I almost tried to turn the page, but no, we've still got 2 more to go. All right. That is 3. Four legs and a head. I mean, that's... So 4 legs, so the mantis pincers must anatomically be legs too. I mean, yes, of course, insects don't really have a distinction between legs and arms, but they're just so arm-like. They look like arms. Skinny little guy. And of course we've got our sandstone green pistols here as the feet on these. Very cool. Swords for arms and pistols for feet. This pistol out. Okay. really sure what posing these is going to be like, but we'll figure that out in a moment here, I suppose. Okay, these are going to connect here, 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 and no. They're all green side up. Okay, so green side up, and then these down. They're very posable. You can angle these pieces. Yeah, you can angle here, here, swivel, angle here, angle these. Like, they have a lot of points of articulation in them, which is pretty cool. Stand that guy up. Okay. Little eyeballs. Wow. Printed mantis eyeball pieces. How lucky. Whoa. Don't lose it. We've only got 2. All right. Well, hey there, pretty lady. Golden crowbars for antennae. This guy's just made out of weapons. It's pretty cool. Swords, guns, and crowbars. The 3 basic ingredients for a praying mantis. Okay. Little triangle action. And there is our head. Maybe these should tilt up a little more. Looking a little googly-eyed there, bud. Alright, and then we'll see about posing this, but how do we attach here? We attach these to here, I guess. Yep, so then we can pose our legs to be climbing on this guy here. This leg is up on that. This leg is up on this leaf, like that. His arms are looking pretty cool how they are. We'll leave those alone, and the eyes, have them be looking a little down. There we go. Got it all on there. Nice. Pretty cool. All right. Well, this set's been really fun so far. You know, nice little diversion. Like many Lego sets, you know, at its full list price, maybe it's a little questionable value-wise, but having gotten this on sale, I'm pretty stoked about it. So, Brick Click Snap, welcome into the chat. I am so sorry. I'm literally just about to wrap up right now. Gotta get ready to go to my job here, but thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Let's hit you with a follow everybody following. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, thank you for stopping in to say hi. But we are going to get going here, but we will be back next Friday. Let me look at that calendar real quick, actually, and just double check that that's right. Oh, I am blowing up. Calendar says that is not the calendar. Next Friday, August 1st. Yeah, no, we should be good. We should be good to go next Friday, so we will get back at it then. And until then, have a great rest of your week. Enjoy it. Be well, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye.